Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. We have a top 25 class between two of the best teams in the sport and both hoping to enhance their postseason resume. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game, one of the things he has reiterated to his offensive coordinator is he wants his quarterback to break that school record for passing touchdowns in a season. Now, obviously, they are going to have a balanced game plan. When they're in the red zone, they're going to take the best play available. But it is in the back of their mind. They want their quarterback to go down in history, and they have a big opportunity to do that here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Gamecocks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Sets his feet. It's Washington. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. All right, guys, let's talk a little Maryland. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Webb. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football, you come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Breaks into the open. Past the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Oh, and he missed it, and they missed their chance to lock it up. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Looking down the middle. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Straight ahead, it's Clark. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive moments.
Might as well run him again. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. Move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays.
Caught, and he's got room. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they're going to have to find something new.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, South Carolina. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Grabbed over the middle, it's Webb. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Terrapins peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Tells to run, wants to pass. Throwing right. With the catch, it's Fleming. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, that's not a bad 3 plays in a row. Palmer, you probably never did that in your life, but 3 plays, 3 completions, like he's seeing it very quickly. Good protection up front, finding his receivers, and that's 3 explosive plays in a row.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Out wide left. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
We've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Terrapins line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
How about this goal line defense. On first down, they expect the run. They stuff it for a loss. And on second down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been textbook goal line defense here as of late.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Decision time right here. I like going for it. You're playing on the road. You have an opportunity to take the crowd out of it a little bit here. Why not just line up quickly and just try to run the ball?
Yeah, stay aggressive. I mean, you want to shut these people up. You want to quiet them down, but field goals don't do that very often. Try to go for the touchdown right here.
Back to throw, it's Washington. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. There he goes. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a 1st down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
From any spot on the field, they're a threat to get a chunk play, and they just did it. 1st and 10 from the 40. Makes the catch, it's Tuggle. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Second down coming up.
We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And we've come to the end of 1. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. On the move, it's Clark. Stop right there.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the 1st down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down. And shoot, and I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Play fake, Sellers. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Honestly, 3rd and 1, I think you just run the ball there. You just trust in your own guys' ability to be more physical, win the line of scrimmage, and go get that yard. Now with the sack, they're going to have to punt.
First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
2nd and long here. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Out wide right, it's Smith. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick give. It's Smith. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Hey, you could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Extending the play. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Smith takes the handoff. Sees an alley. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
And the Terrapins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Right side, it's Howard. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Tight ends are security blankets for quarterbacks, especially in situations like that, right? You don't need a lot of yards. Just find the big fella, put it on him, get the first down.
A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Looking to throw. Misses badly on that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Terrapins! Into the end zone for 6. Extra point here will give them the lead. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Using his legs, it's Clark. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Changing the routes with his receiver. Here's Sellers to throw. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
From the gun on third down, Sellers makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
They think they can create space here with the run to the right. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Throwing, Sellers. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep hills.
They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Back to pass, it's Washington. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Long way to go on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Sellers. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The give to the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping them. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here's Sellers to throw. Back's got it on the screen. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. He's doubled his touchdown output put for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Rushes on. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Maryland uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And guys, with the empty backfield on second and short, might they take a shot here? Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got it in the middle, it's Webb. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Left side, it's Durr. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. He lets it fly. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. The Terrapins will line up to kick off and start the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. Turning it off! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Running inside, it's Clark. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Throwing, Sellers. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Setting up the screen. Still running up the 40. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Out wide right, it's Bennett. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job on the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Taken down right away. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him. You
can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Now I have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Making the adjustment. Sellers from the gun on third down. Unloads it left. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Man, those sting, man. The third down, the money down, your guy's got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially third down.
Searching for space. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Williams open on the right side. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Washington. Finds his big tight end. Great move. Now he's got room. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Man, we're watching a quarterback duel here. Both of these guys are absolutely slinging it every time they're on the field. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's taking advantage of the opportunities. This defense has not had an answer for him. They're not getting enough pressure on him when he has this kind of time.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. The play in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20 on a touchback. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. The give, it's Clark. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Sellers. Throws it deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And it's okay that that ball's incomplete. It's important this offense comes out. They show that they want to be aggressive. They show that they're willing to take shots, and they're going to try and take the top off of this defense. Not able to connect on that one, but that will not be the last deep ball we see in this game.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Right side, it's Bennett. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together.
Looking long. Makes a deep grab. All the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Washington. Out wide right, it's Fleming.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot, just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. That's caught by Williams. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they got it.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his man down the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Terps can really attack on this second and short. They want to throw it. In the backfield, it's Fleming. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Like, they understand it's third down. They understand the situation. They drop back. And I love the defensive back with vision on the quarterback. He sees it, right? He takes off the scramble. He's like, no, no, no. You're not getting this first down. Nice job coming up, making the tackle, and forcing the fourth down.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. He's going to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Tight end now in motion. Crosses the 40. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
How many ways can I give to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
Still looking. Smashes ahead. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got two of those on that one. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Running the red zone. It's Fuller. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Caught by Williams on the right. At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Drops back on first down. Looking left. Got the tight end outside. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And you want these guys that can take the top off of defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field. And this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. The run inside. It's Fuller. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Right back to the well. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Maryland uses its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Right side, it's Bennett. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. He's changing the play. Here's Sellers to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs it. He's brought down, but enough to move the sticks one more time and to move this game into the win column.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game, and Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need 1 first down to end the game, you can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one.
The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Breaks into the open. He's got enough. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's McAllister. Nowhere to go.
Well, the offense is trying to get physical. They're pulling the backside guard on that play. He completely whiffs, though, and misses his block, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They've been outstanding on 3rd down all day long, and they could use one here on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Washington. And down he goes. The defense making a huge play, but there are penalty markers out. Let's sort it out. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Throwing, Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide right, it's Hunt. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And the Gamecocks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wants to throw one first. Out wide left, it's Hunt. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the punishment has been extended. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Left side, it's Danzy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Right side, it's Fleming. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football